I'm going to tell you the story of one day. And it starts like every day starts, like everyone's day starts. It starts in the morning. So I cross my legs and I sit up straight in bed and I utter a quick prayer of thanks. And just as I'm feeling organized and ready to take on what's ahead, I hear the pitter-patter of little feet. One of the kids is up. So my attention shifts from myself to them. It's time to get them washed, get them dressed, get their bags packed, get breakfast on the table. I do my best to get them at their best for their day. I manage a nonprofit, and our funders are coming to visit. Funders for me are shareholders. Every single detail needs to be accounted for, but that's okay. I am really proud of the progress we've made since our last check-in, and I'm enthusiastic to share the news with them. Tomorrow is my son's first day of preschool, a big day for him. The thing is, his father will take him to his first day of school. I won't be there. I am preparing for a 2-day trip with the funders, with the board members and my staff. And so I'll miss his first day at school. I really believe that if he understood what I was doing instead, I believe he'd be proud. Where might this story have taken place? Better still, whose story was it? It sounds a lot like my day. It sounds a lot like my day. But it's not just my story. It's actually also Anita's story. Anita is a young woman in Tanzania. She went to the University of Kampala. She works in Dar es Salaam. This is Anita's day. How might her day continue? The drive to Morogoro is long and slow and hot. It's a place of 300,000 people, and I know, I can feel it. They are anticipating our arrival. The doctors and nurses that are coming with me are eagerly anticipated by the community. They're expecting this portable ultrasound machine that I'm carrying around my shoulders. In some ways, this is more hotly anticipated than we are. The clinic will be packed. The clinic is always packed. The clinic will be even more packed with news of our arrival, and we will see every single patient. And after we see every patient, we will close the doors of the clinic and we'll get back to work. Now it's my turn for a status report. I'm eager to hear from the team locally how progress is being made on our health camp. These health camps are vital moments, community outreach moments, to build trust between the community, between the population, and the medical workers. As I stand here, a Canadian, I continuously have wrestled with this kinship that I feel to Tanzania. I have never visited the country, I don't know it, but increasingly, it's also a connectedness that I feel because of stories like Anita's story. I wanted to share her story with you because when I first heard it, it moved me. I can see myself in her day. Let me tell you a little bit more about Anita's work. The mobile health program I described is a real program. She leads an initiative called Joining Hands, which is a phenomenal network across Tanzania. It is centered from 5 Aga Khan Health Services facilities. So you can see them in red on the map behind me. 5 privately run clinics that provide the same kind of medical and health support that you or I might encounter at a walk-in clinic here. And then they are networked and paired and matched with a series of smaller, more remote, more rural medical facilities that you can see in black and small letters behind me. They're publicly run. These are Tanzania-run facilities in the corners of the country. And this partnership model, this twinning idea, is to bring mentorship and skills building and new resources to these remote clinics so that we can increase the kind of service that's provided to communities that live in the corners of the country. Sometimes, when we talk about development work or global poverty alleviation, we lean on stereotypes. We lean on ideas. We lean on them to get our message across. We think we know what the life of an African mother who has maybe 6 or 7 or 8 kids, what her struggles will be like. I think that it is vital that we remind ourselves how recently we faced a similar outlook here and how we changed things. And so the kind of work that we're investing in as a country and as people is shrinking the gap between a life led here and a life led in another part of the world. The kinds of hopes and dreams that I have for my future are the same as Anita's. In my lifetime, this is what development looks like. In my lifetime, the idea of a real, breathing, living global humanity is completely true.